It was really interesting. I actually, the answer that came to me wasn't really about me. It was actually inspired by a really kind act from one of my dear friends. About 2 weeks ago, I experienced one of my episodes, and I was bedridden for about a day and a bit. And when you're going through um, one of those really, I guess, debilitating episodes, in terms of your health, where you can't really function. I mean, I used to not function at all, but now I can still kind of function. So I would get up to eat and I would, do like the very, very basic things in the day. But other than that, I had no extra energy or the emotional capacity to deal with anything else. So Kelvin had to actually, take care of pretty much everything and the children. So I really don't like being in that suffering mode, because when I do, it just throws everything off balance, and I just feel really bad when I do get into that position. And here's the thing: so what I wanted to talk about was, my dear friend Michelle. She, for some reason, she may have sensed something. I don't know. We had not talked for days. And this is her gift. Like, her gift is she is able to make the most amazing mochi. I'm not kidding. Like, it cannot be bought. It is something that just has to come from her hands. I seriously, like, there are certain things that she's made out of mochi that I normally would never eat, even from like the best of those mochi makers. I would just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, that was all right. But there's just that. I think her secret ingredient is love. I mean, and I joke about it, but I really do think, she puts a lot of love and thought into everything that she makes. And Lo, the surprising thing is, yeah, it also the way she makes it, it's so Taiwanese. It just brings me right back to, being in motherland, and it just reminds me of all the good, good times and good things, just amazing love that I experience every time that I'm back in Taiwan, in my motherland. And so she called me up, and this was as I was recovering from that episode. Like, so the next day, she called me up and she's like, "Hey, Jen, hey, I just wanted to check that you're gonna be home because I wanted to drop off something for you." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh my God, you won't believe it." She's like, "I've been." Here's our conversation. She literally said, she's like, "Hey, I've been thinking about you, and we haven't talked about, anything in like a few days. Just wanted to see how you were doing. And I made some snackies, and I wanted to, bring it by for you." And I literally, like, oh my God. So it brings me to tears every time I talk about this, because she she really touched me. It's like, how could she have known that was what I needed at that moment? And so when she brought it by, I was just so thankful, that I had such a caring friend. So, I mean, truly, truly just love her to pieces. It really just made me realize that there are people in this world who really can make a very big impact on our lives by doing small actions. I mean, they consider this a small action, but on the receiving end, it makes you feel so, so loved. And so, whenever I do this exercise, I try to think of, the things, and the people that have impacted my life and how I can impact others. And it was interesting because later that night, I did this exercise, and the answer that surfaced was, you need to expand that positive energy that you have, and you need to just spread it to the world. And when I did this exercise like 6 months ago, that was when the sort of the birth of the concept of doing this podcast came from. And, it must have been because, some of my patients had mentioned, hey, maybe you should do a podcast, or you should, just put your information out there because it could really help people. Like you've helped me so much. And I wish, I could also help this so and so and that so and so. And, at that point in time, like I didn't have the time and the energy to put into creating a new product that I could, um, share with the world. And I really think this crisis of COVID-19 for the opportunity to have more time so that I can create. And I'm so excited, like, because I mean, today is our seventh episode. I don't think I would have been able to create the podcast and to figure all these things out, the behind the scenes, the figuring out how to record the episodes and to put it through what mediums and to try to gain a little bit more stability in the platform and to share with as many people as we can. So that to me was very it was very meaningful. So, this is absolutely an exercise that I would highly recommend that you guys try. It is so amazing. And I I've I really wanted to say that, this podcast really has become a classroom. And I thought about, well, at some point in time when I was in my elementary years, I remember saying to myself, wow, I want to become a teacher one day. And of course, this was before I had the dream of, hey, I want to become a doctor. But but a doctor, a teacher, we all teach, and whatever we teach, and wherever we do teach, that place, that's our classroom. And this podcast is now currently my classroom to share with you all, and it's a safe place. And I consider it a safe place for friendship and a place where we can get some work done. I'm going to walk with you to do the work in life, in business, in your health. And also, it's a place for courtesy because I believe that if we can have a platform that is nurturing and positive, and most of all, safe, where people can learn information in an environment where it's comfortable and you can really be honest and open and transparent, that's a place where we can devote our time and share with each other and grow together and support one another. And I want you to know that I'm here for you and we're in this together. I'm going to definitely walk with you on this journey. And I'm so, so, so excited that we've had a chance to share, for 7 weeks. I mean, it's been so amazing. And so I would love, love, love to get more connected with you guys. And if you can, please take a moment to subscribe, to follow, to share with, everyone that you know that could benefit from the information that we talk about here. And let's continue to live that life that is grounded in love. And I totally believe in trying to inspire and be inspired by all the possibilities that our life can bring. I so look forward to sharing with you much, much more on our next episode. And I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you and that I really appreciate you guys listening. And that I gotta say, every time that I'm getting ready to record, I am totally in a very happy, positive, excited mode. And I certainly hope that you as well are enjoying our time together. This is the Healthy Wisdom series with Dr. Jen Chen. I look forward to talking to you guys soon.